Hey.
Parked our car, that was called the saddle between Big Round Top and Little Round Top. The original name for the hills was called Sugarloaf. Sugarloaf. So what Chamberlain did was he detached one of his companies and placed him here to try to protect his left flank. So if you look over here through the trees, you can see where he was stationed, up his troops. So again, he picked up some United States sharpshooters as well. So when they actually charged, when they did their famous bayonet charge, these guys also moved forward. So any 15th Alabama troops that were running back this way, they got nailed.
They get caught in the vice then, okay.
Exactly.
So the Alabama boys came up this way?
They came through the saddle and up where that is. So they actually kept moving to the right. If you remember, like in the movie, you kept showing they kept moving around to the right, but they were turn around and get to the flank. So some of the Alabama troops decided they were going to take a wide arc to try to outflank them. These guys were here.
Did they put these rocks here?
I think this was a natural wall that was here, and that's where they used to station their troops.
Well, then
Gettysburg. The troops are actually facing this way.
Go up where the Gettysburg did the heavy fighting up there, was shot by the sound.
And
how many guys were here?
Well, a company of men. Not very. Don't forget, his entire regiment only had about 350.
We have these events, and now
so he may have had.
going on with
So he maybe had. Missouri. No, so, again, not too many people know about this. Not too many people come over here. I only happen to see a map of it, and it was listed in a book. So one time I decided I was
Hey, I want to thank you for endorsing me. I saw that last time.
I've never been this far. Pretty cool.
Also, listen, Al Candia sent me an interesting message
It's
last
a
night.
shame, though, that so many monuments are buried up in the
Buried.
Have you ever been here? I've never been to
years ago.
Tom, you've come here?
Yeah, I'm walked
I
the
was visiting
20th
all
Maine
of her
up
teachers
in
last
there,
night.
too.
Oh, you walked up with the Alabama boys? Or?
Yeah, well, no, where the heavy fighting was, where they
Sent me an email, and it was
down the hill.
a very good job of
It was more breathless.
I have to look at it.
It's hard to look at it. With the Alabama boys?
No.
They have a marker, right?
Yeah, well, the right flank marker is, you'll find about 20, 30 yards down this way. You just follow along the path, you'll see the right flank marker. The monument was put here on the stone. Everybody says, well, what a stupid place to put the monument, you can't read it. That's where the colors ended up being, where they extended the line. When they originally were just front here, they actually had two firing lines, like we do. But he needed to extend the line because they kept going around this way. So what he did was he took his troops and they refused the line right here. So this was like the angle of the line. This is where the color bearer was, Sergeant Tozier. Also, Sergeant Tozier, just to let you know, was originally, like you see in the movie Gettysburg, you know, the disgruntles, and they only showed that like happening that day. That didn't happen like the day before Gettysburg. That happened back like in June, like in early June. So by that time, these guys were all veterans of the 20th Maine. The color sergeant for this particular battle apparently was so drunk that he asked Sergeant Tozier of the 2nd Maine to take over the colors. Tozier stood on the rocks where this monument was, held the colors in the crook of his right arm, and at the same time firing a musket. He ended up earning the Congressional Medal of Honor. So what we need to do is we need to go up through this way. You'll see the left flank marker, but it's only a single line.
So it came down here, and then there was just a single line.
And then it was from the right flank marker to here and there became a single line instead of a double line.
He must have taken a lot of
Does
deep.
the soldiers put these rocks up? Would you think?
I don't know, to be honest with you.
So this left flank was the one where he said the hinge was going to act like a hinge.
Swing like a door.
Yeah.
or as he says in Maine talk, it's more like a block. Okay?
That was
So-
where, Tom?
We're going to go over there and you'll see where the left flank marker is. You just follow the path up and then cut between those rocks over there. And they swung like a door, they had to go through all these rocks. I mean, it's pretty steep. Now, there's some theories as to about who ordered the charge. Some said it was to cover some of the wounded, and they wanted to protect the wounded. Others said that Major Ellis Spear was the one that actually had moved this left flank, because he was in charge of the left flank, moving it forward. So when the rest of the troops over there saw them moving forward, they moved along with them. Chamberlain was pretty much of a blowhard, to be honest with you, and he took credit for everything. So that's how he ended up being like Major General at the end by the end of the war. He also got promoted because he was severely wounded and they thought he was going to die, so and he ended up living. Exactly.
So Ron, just to make sure I get it, so the right flank is over there.
Right flank is going to be over
They were
here.
at like a triangle, like a little bit.
Yes.
And then the left flank came to the middle of the line.
Move forward.
And what is
So
it
like
like the
a-
right? These guys
Well,
came,
when they got even with the line, then they moved forward as well.
so these guys came in and then they moved this way. And these guys
Right.
came up this way. The guys that were down there, the other group that
Did you
forward.
know the Alabama?
So the guys that were sent down here.
Oh, well, we were before. They saw the movement, so they knew what was going on. So as the Alabamans ran from what they saw was the bayonet charge, these guys interceded and captured a lot
So
of
these
guns.
guys did the bayonet charge from here down these rocks. We're talking about where Storm Vincent got shot. This is a monument. The town says it's up there.
There's markings on a stone that's up there on the other side of the New York monument there,
Facing down to Devil's Den.
facing in the direction.
Interesting. That's the one you saw.
So that one marks where you got wounded. This is just like, a monument.
So I thought Chamberlain came down this way. Yeah, it came down the other side.
And down the other side.
I didn't know that.
And the New York monument is to...
And the O'Rourke monument's right next to it, right?
Well, it's the 44th New York.
Yes.
You have to rub
Everybody
this. You
rubs
have
the
to
nose.
rub the shiny nose. You guys rub the O'Rourke shiny nose. You got it. Have you done it? Okay. Brian,
Like
have you
done
rubbed the
what?
O'Rourke shiny nose?
No, no.
Again,
gotta do it.
you gotta remember, it's a nice little hike down there. You'll see some mountains on the side there. Looks like you have the 16th Michigan, if I remember correctly. That's where all the fighting took place.
That place there shows a photograph from the platform immediately after that.
You gotta remember, the front side had just been cleared, so there was no wooded area on this western face of Little Round Top. So the guy who had just bought this like a couple of years prior to the war was using this for wood purposes, so he fulfilled it.
So a lot of the fighting actually happened here.
Yeah, but down towards here, because remember, the Confederates couldn't climb up that western face, so it was more towards here on
We're
this
taking
side.
a look here, Ron, or
Down there?
yes, we're come down to take a look.
That's up to you. It's a steep climb.
No, just to the end here and look
Yeah,
again.
sure.
You can take a look.
Yep. And you
So
got
this is
that idea.
so this is where most of the fighting was on this side.
Yeah, Devil's Den is right over there.
But Ron,
And when you see the rock up there, there was speculation that it was the sniper in Devil's Den that shot.
all the way down there
Storm
that
Vincent,
shot up here. That makes more sense.
Where
than
was he
being down
shot?
here.
But if you look at the...
Ronnie, you're saying they came up this way?
Yes.
Funny how much history gets deferred.
It's funny because down where the cannon...
Everybody thinks it's over by where Warren's monument is. You couldn't get up there. This is the way they came right through in here.
Right, because if you look at the plaque over there, it shows them coming around that corner this way.
So they came up right up this way.
Yeah. Basically looking down towards that parking lot.
It's funny because I always thought they came up that way, but they didn't come up that way. And that's a monument to who?
I believe that's the 16th Michigan.
The one you mentioned.
Remember correctly? Yeah. I don't remember exactly which one that is. A little tablet that you see there to the right. The one over here that you see that actually has a figure on it.
Yep, right
That's,
down there.
that's the 140th New York. They came after more troops kept filing in through Plum Run Gorge here. The 140th came from the wheat field and came over here to protect the 4th Maine.
Was there any truth that there were cattle grazing here? There's actually stampede?
There were, yes, that is true.
Stampede?
That is absolutely true.
Because one of the commanding officers, I forget the name, went over to tell these guys to retreat and he couldn't get back. He got caught in the stampede. But it was no strike, threatening none of it.
This guy knows the truth. His daughter.
Why do you like being here?
Very peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
Very peaceful.
Sort of ironic, since
I
you're in the
know.
battlefield.
It sure is. But there's something about it.
How many times have you been here now?
This is 3.
Just 3?
Third time.
It's always been Remembrance Day?
Always Remembrance Day, yeah.
Oh,
I
so
think
you
I
haven't-
might have been here as a kid. My father took me
Huh.
when I was a kid. But never
Mm-hmm.
did the, a tour. This is really different.
Well, you've been here before the Little Round Top.
No, it's my
No, it's
first
your first
time.
time? Wow.
It's my first time.
Or firsty.
Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah.
This is cool.
Mm.
You read about it, and then
Mhm.
to see it is really something. How many times you been here, Max?
Oof. I gotta count them all now? I need a
Really?
pen and a paper and a calculator. I'd have to say this is probably about my 29th or 30th visit.
Hey, Danny!
Now listen there, we got our color guard and his fiancée.
How you doing, buddy?
We're on a tour.
You're on a tour?
Nice.
What? I mean, we're not good enough for you? How you doing?
Like I
How are
said,
you?
I deleted half the email, so I forgot all about that. So I went on the bus tour. It's kind of cool.